Hello scholars, welcome. Mr. Hinkle here to talk to you about Oceanography Online course logistics. Let's get started. The objective of this lecture is to learn how the course operates to build a foundation of success in order for you to understand what's required and what's expected. That way you will excel, you will achieve, you will be successful in my course. But we got to know how it works in order to do that. So all the things we're going to do in the outline, this is what we're doing. Let's just do them. Canvas. Canvas Learning Management System is how we will host our entire course. All of your readings, instructions, materials, lectures, assignments, exams, everything is on Canvas Learning Management System. You can access it on your desktop or your phone. There's limited capabilities on your phone. If you do have a desktop, that's awesome. There's computers at the library, computer lab. The syllabus is available on Canvas, surprise, surprise. It's a comprehensive roadmap of all of the policies in our course. The best way to communicate with me is, you guessed it, through Canvas. Weekday messages will be responded to within 48 hours. Weekend messages will be responded to on Mondays. I also have an email and a phone, but the best way to communicate is Canvas. I'll be the most prompt there, I promise. Class meetings, well, there aren't any. This course is 100% asynchronous and online. That means there's no class meetings, all work needs to be submitted by the due dates, and it goes like this. Async. Modules open on Monday, so all of your work is released, and then that module is due on Sunday. All of your work is due. Please watch my video, How to Navigate Oceanography Online, to understand what the nuts and bolts of making your way through Canvas are. But for now, class meetings? Nope, not in online oceanography. But you do still receive office hours for students. These are a dedicated set of time that I put aside to be available for students. You are not bothering me if you are joining me in office hours. They change every semester. I do them both online and in person, and you can view the most up-to-date office hours for students on the course homepage or in the syllabus. Both are good. So office hours for students. I do one virtual hour every single week. That might be a really good time for you to jump on Zoom and come and chat with me. We can talk about anything. Oh, also, anytime by appointment. So if you need me, I'm here for you. I'm available. There is no physical textbook that you need to purchase. All of the materials are provided online and free. ZTC is zero textbook cost course where I'm trying to keep costs down and provide everything accessible and available for you. I know students love that. I love it too. We've got a couple online OER textbooks that we'll be reading through. So no need to spend money on textbooks is a happy student. Okay, so how do we grade this course? Well, standard grading system that's been around since the dawn of time, A, B, C, D, and F. All your work is weighted by groups. 30% quizzes, 30% assignments, 25% exams, 10% term project, 5% for class discussions. Your quizzes, 30%, big chunk. You get 2 attempts. There's no time limit. They're open book, open note. You do them 1 question at a time, and after your final attempt, after your second attempt, you get all of the correct answers. So put in the time, do the work, do these. It's a big chunk of your grade. And so are assignments, another 30%. So if you don't do any quizzes or assignments, the best possible grade you can get is a 40% in this class. Show up, do the work, put in the effort, and you will be successful, I promise. I've designed this class, this course with you in mind so that you can be successful and achieve your goals. Assignments go with each module, subject to makeup and late policies, which we'll go over here soon. 25% for exams, it's 5% for each exam, and that means that you have 4 midterms and a cumulative final. And usually the way that I like to do it is breaking them into equal chunks of time, where we'll study for a few weeks, then we'll have an exam, and then a few more weeks. The only comprehensive exam is going to be the cumulative final. Each exam will test the content since the time before. So, grading. We're in the middle of it. We're doing it. Let's keep going. Term projects, we'll collaborate. We'll work together. We'll design projects. A lot more on this to come, but we are going to be focusing on something that matters, issues in the marine environment, so that we can identify and learn and support our oceans through the sharing of the knowledge and inspiring others to care. Lots on that to come. And then weekly discussion topics. You will reply and comment for full credit, submit images when it requests authentic responses, which means please don't just plug my prompts into ChatGPT or some other AI generator. The discussions are here for you to form that peer-to-peer relationship, to collaborate, because it's an important part of your educational journey. Every semester, we go on a field trip. Gotta love field trips. I know I do. Field trip to the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Space is limited. I have one bus that can take 55 students across all of my oceanography classes. So when the time for registration comes up, you will be sent a notification, a message, and first come, first serve, first 55 students will be able to join me on this all expenses paid field trip to the Monterey Bay Aquarium, which means your transportation, your entry, lunch is not included, but everything else. So maybe not all expenses paid, but most expenses. A couple important policies for you that I think students want to know. How does late work work? So your work is due Sunday. For every day that you submit your work late, it is a 10% penalty, all the way down to 0. So that means if you submit your work the next Monday, the highest grade you can get is a 90%, 10% penalty. If you do it 5 days later, you get a 50% penalty. If you do it 10 days later, a 100% penalty. And then late work submitted after that will not count. So please do your work on time, but if life happens, you have a late work window for still receiving some points of 10% per day penalty. Now, I hold to this unless you and I have a conversation that some life things have happened. You're grieving a loss of a family member, or you have become significantly ill, or something. There's no excuses there's no making up work unless we've communicated. So really what I want to avoid is not hearing from you for 2 months and then you coming back and saying, sorry, I was gone for 2 months. Can I make up all this work? I'll do it this weekend. The answer is no, because that does not support student success, which is my main goal. These policies are here for you to be successful and to help you achieve and to learn and to grow as students. That said, I'm here to serve everybody. And if you have an accommodation, I want to know, and I want to honor it, and I want to help support you. Fresno City College has the DSP&S office. It's located in Building A, where if you need accommodations, please reach out to them. If you have them, please talk to the DSP&S officer. And then the next step is, please communicate to me. Let's open up a conversation. Let's make sure that I am aware of the accommodations that you need and that you are receiving them. So please, you're watching this, you have an accommodation, message me on Canvas right now, and let's make sure that I can have the notes available that I need to honor your requests, supported by the official documentation the office will send me. In all of my classes, I seek to create an inclusive space, one that fosters an environment of love and compassion and kindness. And when we are in that space, there is no room for racism, for homophobia, for hate speech. It is unacceptable, it is unpermitted, and it is not allowed. But I don't think this is going to be an issue for us. This is more of a reminder for us that this is a space that we are entering into, one where we treat each other, our instructors, with respect. So thank you so much for honoring this. I think it's very, very important. Okay, so let's just add some notes. Accommodations, inclusive, cheating. Cheating! Don't do it! You don't need to. Really, cheating is going to go into this day and age plugging in your assignments into ChatGPT. Please don't do it. Nothing I'm offering you is so challenging. Discussions, right? Just whatever you think. Produce your own work. Please don't use artificial intelligence unethically. There are ethical uses and unethical uses. As a student, it is your job to learn and understand what those are. I can help. If you want to start a conversation, let's do it. But don't let AI do all of your work. Don't let somebody else do all of your work. This course is designed for you to learn and to grow and to achieve and to become. And you can do it. I know you can. You don't need to cheat. So that's there. Here's your roadmap. This is how you are successful. Read, prepare, watch, record, complete, study. Read the online textbooks. It's all free. Prepare by downloading the lecture slides, reading through them. Watch the online videos that are available on every single subject that correspond to the lecture slides. Record notes. Take notes as you do them. Write things down. The act of writing things down is an act of remembering. It's an act of learning. So record as many notes as you can. Complete all of your work. Every student who has done all of their work, exams, assignments, quizzes, has passed my class. It's as simple as that. Show up, do the work, put in the effort, achieve the results. Study. Last thing, when it comes time for exams, you've done all this work already. Now study the work that you've done, show up, and be successful. Understanding course design, logistics, and policies is necessary for you, the student, to know what is expected and how to approach this course. This is the foundation of your success. If there's anything that you are missing, message me, let me know. But I hope this informed you and helped give you a lot of good insight into what is needed in this course. Thank you so much. I'll see you again.